And so we're back with episode 4, week 4 for talking football with some of our owners. Today we have Weak Ligaments owner Bobby Nestor. Bobby, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. I always like to talk to the fans.
And so before we get started talking to the fans about football and stuff, the fans just really want to hear what's going on in your life, where are you working at, where are you living at. Congratulations on the engagement.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. We've actually been engaged for a year now, to today. So, and then our wedding's a year from now. So we're doing a lot of wedding planning, but we just got our engagement pictures done. So everybody thinks we got re-engaged, but it's okay. Everybody's been saying congratulations. I appreciate it. We haven't seen you guys since then, so. But yeah, it's been funny because like even my family members that know we're engaged, they're like saying congratulations to me again. And I'm like, thanks. So we've been planning the
In my
wedding.
defense, I'm blaming Monica on that one. She
Yeah,
she
no.
gave me that one nugget of information too.
It's been a year. Everybody forgot. I get it. I get it. But yeah, we've been planning the wedding. Pretty much Kara's been planning the wedding, but I've been here on standby, ready to put in input. But it's been fun. So yeah, that's exciting. Living here in Charlotte. It's beautiful down here, nice and cozy and warm. Um, Working at a private practice, like I was explaining to Carson here. It's like a private practice, but it's next to Lens Crafters, so you could call it private practice. That's what I like to say. I'm working with Danny Heelan. For those of you that know him, he's a year above me, so me and Danny just hanging out, throwing out every day at the private practice. So it's pretty good. I like it a lot. I love it here. Work's not too bad except for the weekends sometimes, but it's going well. So far, so good.
That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, and then to get to the real business of why we're here too. Some people say that at 5-2, this is the time when we start having targets get put on people's back too. And I was talking to the owner of the person that you're playing, and he definitely sees you as having a target on your back. So, what would you say about how the league views your team right now?
Yeah, I mean, it's the first time my team has actually done decent. I think I've missed the playoffs for the past 2 years, so this has been a solid run so far. The team I'm playing this week, I think should be concerned, but it's going to be a good game. Two powerhouses going at it, but ultimately, I think I'm going to come out on top.
Right. All right. And when we look at your team too, it really is that story, right? It's about that powerhouse that you have on your team, Jonathan Taylor, projected for 25.63 points this week.
That is
And then when
outrageous.
we look at the rest of your team, it's just a bunch of team players that are putting in work. Not the elite in any of the categories. You do have Devonte Adams on the bench. I see that. But who is your favorite player kind of below Jonathan Taylor on your team right now?
Oh man, I really am liking. I mean, Devonte Adams got a bye week, but he's been playing like way better than I was expecting him to play this year. I just kind of picked him up, so I was like, yeah, Devonte Adams. We all know the name, but like, what does he still have in the tank? And he's been putting out. I've been pretty happy with him. And also Kraft on the tight end, he put up like 30 points the other week and really sent me to the moon with points. So I've gotten the highest score twice so far this year, so I'm pretty happy about that. I didn't get it at all last year because my team was shit. But I kept the weak ligaments name because I felt like we could make a comeback. And if I have a lower end name, as in it sounds like I'm weak, in the end we'll be stronger. So my name started with strong ligaments last year, and then like three of my receivers tore their ACLs. So we're hoping
Wow.
for a result this year.
Yeah, Carson, you got one too?
Yeah, I just want to start off with a quick comment. Bobby, I don't know if you know this, but you did overtake Dom as the highest scorer in our league last week. So you're sitting here at 881.1. Dom is at 880.32. So you are currently the highest scorer in this league. So congratulations on those couple of week of highest score wins that made a little bit of money back for you. Looking at your roster here, like Isaiah is saying, like it's pretty strong, but I'm also not seeing a lot of injuries on this too. That weak ligaments name has seemed to have done some good juju for you. So what are your expectations for the rest of the year? If you were to suffer some injuries, do you think you could manage that pretty well?
Yeah, the injuries are gonna be tough. I think I have a little wiggle room at wide receiver. My running backs are what I'm worried about. I made a trade earlier in the season with Brant, who's just throwing out trades. What he does. And I gave him Jalen Warren, I think, for George Pickens, which ended up being great. But now I'm kind of down to paper thin on running backs. So him and I might work out a trade to get a running back. I don't know, because he needs receivers.
Will be thrilled to hear you say that.
But we'll see. That's my only concern. I think I'm good on receivers. I'm a little worried about my running back room. If I lose one of those guys, Alvin Kamara is questionable right now. So if he can't play this week, I don't have shit, which I'm sure Isaiah loves to hear. But that's my only concern as far as injuries. If I lose a running back, we might be not okay for the playoffs, but we'll see how it turns out. I mean, we just got to keep the ligaments strong and malleable and not tear any, despite my team name.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Jonathan Taylor's he's a heck of a whack. I don't know if I've ever seen a score projected that high as he is this week. So,
yeah,
the Titans. So we'll see how that works out for you. So one more question, and this pertains to the game that we got starting right now. We got the Chargers defense being played against Carson Wentz and the Minnesota offense. How do you feel about that matchup tonight?
Yeah, not ideal. Carson Wentz, hit or miss. I feel okay about it, but that was the highest projected defense. I kind of just interchanged them based off of the week because everybody's different every week. It was that or the Vikings defense, which is projected to score 4 points. So I figured it can't be any worse than that. So I'm just hoping not to get negative points. I'm in a league where my wonderful Steelers scored me a solid negative 4 points on defense. That was brutal. So just hoping for positive points on defense tonight.
Nothing worse than watching the Steelers get -4 and the Browns 19 in the same week.
That's brutal. But what do you do? It's Joe Flacco, man. It's Joe Flacco. He's the kryptonite. He's Pittsburgh's kryptonite. No matter where he goes, he gets sent to the Ravens, the Browns, and now Cincinnati, dude. Every single AFC team he's played for is beaten.
You're a Steelers fan. You don't want to see.
No, I don't want to see Joe Flacco playing football and Ella against me. It's the worst.
Because the longer that he plays, he's just going to end up on the Steelers if he runs out of teams.
Yeah, well, he'll end up on the Steelers, and then we'll fucking lose because he's our kryptonite.
Yeah, that is true too. We need to keep Aaron Rodgers around now that he's talking about staying more years too.
I can't believe it, man. It's crazy.
Speaking of the Steelers, we know you as one of the renowned Steelers fans coming out of our optometry class too, and I just wanted to hear a little bit about who you think is going to be the best AFC team moving forward.
Oh, it's still going to be the Steelers. I mean, the Steelers, dude, we lay eggs against the bad teams all the time. There's going to be a loss every year. The Browns find the blind squirrel finds its nut, every couple of years, and the Browns beat the Steelers. And then the Bengals, it's always like a 50-50 shot. You never know. Doesn't matter how good they are. And then the Ravens, again, never know. This year, depends on what Lamar is doing. With him being hurt, I really wish we could have played him with him hurt, but he's back. But the Steelers are going to be on top. I don't see how the other AFC teams can come back at us. I think the Cincinnati game was just a fluke, and we really played like shit. But the Steelers are going to be on the top of the AFC North by the end of the season.
Yeah, I think that's some really objective analysis right there too. Thanks for your input too.
Of course.
Carson, did you have anything else for him, man?
It just I didn't honestly. I heard him ramble about the Steelers there for a little bit, and I kind of
that's fair.
That's one of the more intriguing players because just a quick question about your second highest projected skill position player, and that is actually Zay Flowers this year. So obviously he's been hampered by the Lamar Jackson injury. How do you feel about him the rest of the year with Lamar coming back?
It depends. I never really like having Raven receivers because it's hit or miss every week because Lamar will just run the ball, worst case scenario. So Raven receivers, in my opinion, are never reliable. I don't love starting Zay Flowers, but I mean, he's always projected to do great and then, never does. So I never like having Ravens receivers on my team, but he's a spot filler in the meantime. So it's good to have him. I hope for the best, but I don't expect much out of him, even with Lamar coming back. But we'll see. We'll see.
Mm. And then just dipping into a little bit of college football, if that's okay, too. I know that you said that you're down in Charlotte. I was wondering if you've noticed any impact since the Bill Belichick hiring at North Carolina University and how that's affected the community around you.
I mean, the Jordan.
The community is pretty depressed. I don't know. I don't know what people expected with Bill Belichick. It just seems weird to me. But I mean, I don't want him to do well, so I don't really care. I don't care about UNC. So, but yeah, the fans are not very excited about it because they suck. But that's not my problem.
Yeah. Wait, are the Carolina Panthers in Charlotte? Where are they at?
Yeah,
Are they in South? Okay, awesome.
Yeah, so they're up and down. It's always fun to cheer for the Panthers because they always suck. So, I don't have a problem with the Panthers. Never play them. So,
Yeah, I kind of like seeing the Panthers win too, and it's like their year since everything lined up, or however many years it's been since a few things have happened too. If you get deep into the Easter eggs too, it's the Panthers' year this year.
yeah, you think so? They
Hmm.
have potential. They have potential. They're hot right now, man. They're hot.
They're beating all the bad teams right now.
Yeah, right.
Hmm.
People are saying they have a chance against the Bills coming up. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I don't talk shit about the Panthers because the Panthers fans they're pretty dedicated here. So you can't make fun of them. They don't like it.
So is it good for business when they're sad, or would you rather them the Charlotte fans be happy for UNC and the Panthers?
I'd rather them be happy, right? I mean, it's always better when people are happy. But I had a lady that's like she was a patient, obviously, and she's on the spirit committee for the Carolina Panthers. And I'm such an idiot because I was like, oh man, that must be a tough job right now. She's like, I shouldn't have said anything. I was like, damn, I look like an asshole. I definitely should not have let that slip. So that was kind of funny. But like, I don't care about the Panthers, so I'm not even thinking about it. But people, yeah, obviously she works for them, so that's tough. I was like, she's never gonna come and see me again.
Yeah, this guy's anti-Panthers. I
Yeah,
can't take my eyes
this
near him.
guy. Yeah. But no, there's a surprising amount of Ohioans here. I see the reason. It's cold in Ohio, so there's a lot of people that come from the north down here. So I'll wear Ohio State stuff, and people are like, "Oh, Ohio State! Like I went there." I'm like, "What? What are you doing here?" So a lot of snowbirds down here.
I mean, you did end up working with somebody from our class too,
I
so
mean, yeah. Well, the odds of that is crazy, but yeah, I did. I did, which is kind of funny. So, but yeah.
Yeah. Carson, you got anything else for him?
The only other thing, it's more of a comment, and if Bobby wants to expound upon it, but you two are currently the two guys in position with the bye, and you're playing each other this week. So not only was a powerhouse on record alone, but this might be the two best teams going at it this week. I can open up to both you guys here. Any who you want to toss the other direction here?
Talking to the manager of Decalen Metcalf, Madden 83 overall. He just came into this week saying the same things that we're going to be doing the whole time. We're going to start Kenny Gainwell on the ground. We're going to start Jamar Chase and then we're going to let Jamar Chase get all the points. We're going to let Kenny Gainwell get his few, and then we're going to see what happens for the rest of the day with Josh Allen.
Good plan.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping for obviously the projected performance out of Jonathan Taylor. I'm hoping he goes above and beyond that. I mean, 25 points is like a ridiculous projection. Like I'm hoping he goes off. I need a big week. I'm hoping honestly to get the highest score in the league this week.
All it takes is one more to get your money back, and then
I
some.
know. One more to get my money back, and with two powerhouse teams going at it, I'm gonna need the best out of everybody. But I'm kind of hoping that the lower numbers on my team are gonna put out. We'll see how the defense does tonight. It's gonna be a big factor, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good, but it's gonna change the playoff layout. Depending on who wins this game. So,
And it looks like to me too that the game will come down to Rashee Rice on Monday night. So I was wondering if you had a number in mind that you need to be up by that point to feel comfortable going to bed before the game's over on Monday night.
is this Rashee Rice's first game back?
The second, but he
Second
went
game.
off last week.
Game back. Okay. They're saying he's gonna get 17 points.
Yeah, I think he scored twice last week in his first game back.
Oh my
Mhm.
god.
Yeah, he did.
And yeah, no, I would have to be up. I think to be comfortable going into that game, I'd have to be up by like 20. I think he's if he's good and he's good to go, he's dangerous.
Mhm.
They have too many
He's
weapons
gonna
on.
drop.
Chiefs have too many weapons.
It's gonna happen, and he's gonna drop 21 on that
yeah,
final day.
yeah. He's gonna drop 20 and a half, and I'm gonna lose by half.
All right, Bobby, I got one last question for you. This is your time. Talk to the rest of the league. Let them know, what you're thinking, what's going on for your team. Kind of, talk your shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to talk a bunch of shit. I don't want to jinx myself, because my team has a knack for laying eggs against garbage teams. I lost to Sam Calvert last week, so
Sam
that was tough. That was a tough loss. I was supposed to win
Sam
by.
just took a stray.
It's funny. You can say whatever you want about Sam because I know he doesn't watch you.
Well, he updated his team because he had somebody out, and I was going to beat him by like 40, and then
Bobby's like the one week he sets his lineup.
yeah, the one week he got his lineup straight. He beat me, so that was tough. But I don't want to jinx myself. I feel good, but I feel like I was in this position like our first or second year that we played, and come playoff times, I was kind of one of the first people out. So it's tough, but I'm hoping for the best. I've never won the championship or even come close. So this is the year. This is the year I'm going to get pretty deep in the playoffs. I feel as long as my team stays healthy, I think that's going to be the key.
Mhm. All right, Bobby. Well, thank you so much for coming on. Thank you so much for talking about the North Carolina environment, your whole team too. Really was good talking to you on here.
Yeah, it's good to talk to you guys again. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it. It's always good to see the rest of the interviews. I'm excited to see everybody else that comes on. This is a great idea. I think it's nice to catch up with everyone. So it's great.
Okay.